Om Guru Ram Namaste. Good morning, all of you, my dear fifth class students. Today I discuss about box charts. See, already we know about pictograph and tally marks. Today we have discussed about box chart. See here, what is meant by box chart? See here, box chart is another way to represent the data. Box chart is another way to represent the given data. Here, data is represented using square boxes. Data is used, represented. See here data is represented by using square boxes of the same size and also using a key. See here, according to our course book, now I can say one example. Abhishek and Ananya were sitting in their balcony and observing the vehicles moving on the road. Abhishek and Ananya were sitting in their balcony and observing the vehicles moving on the road. They started noting the registration numbers of the vehicles and categories as they are divisible by 2, 3, 4 or 10. See here, they started noting the registration of numbers of the vehicles and categorized them as they are divisible by 2, divisible by 3, divisible by 4, divisible by 5 or divisible by 10. The details are given below in your course book. See here, key is there, beta. Key, what is the key? Key, what is that? Each box represents 3 vehicles. 3 vehicles. Listen carefully. First, box chart is another way to represent data. Here, data is represented using square boxes of the same size and also using a key. See here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, next, this is divisible by 2. Now, next one, 1, 2, 3. Divisible by 3. See here, these are the square boxes. Now here read the box chart and answer these questions. See here, this is called as numbers divisible. See here. Now, so one square box, it can represent three vehicles. So divisible by 2 means divisible by 2 means the vehicle number is divisible by 2. So you can write it here. These are the vehicle numbers which are divisible by 3. These are the vehicle numbers which are divisible by 4, which are divisible by 5, and this is divisible by 10. Divisible by 10. See here, everybody, see your textbook. How many vehicles have registration numbers that are divisible by 10? How many vehicles? How many vehicles have registration numbers that are divisible by 10? So once observe divisible by 10. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 squares are given here. Then you can 6 squares multiplied by 3, you can get 6 3s are 18 vehicles. Here there are 6 boxes. How many boxes are there divisible by 10? There are 6 boxes in the divisible by 10 column. Each box represents 3 vehicles. So therefore the total of 18 vehicles means 6 into 3. 6 boxes. Each box represents 3 vehicles. Then 6 is multiplied by 3. 3. Now 6 3s are 18. So we have registration numbers which are divisible by 10. See here. Listen carefully. How many vehicles have registration numbers that are divisible by 10? See, there are 6 boxes. How many boxes? There are 6 boxes in the divisible by 10 column. Now next, each box represents 3 vehicles. So therefore a total of 18 vehicles have registration numbers which are divisible by 10. Since 6 into 3 you can get 18. Now next one, how many vehicles have registration numbers that are divisible by 3? See here. So in divisible by 3, how many boxes are there? 1, 2, 3 boxes. So there are 3 boxes in divisible by 3 column. Each box represents 3 vehicles. So here 3 into 3, you can get 9. See here, the total of 9 vehicles have registration numbers which are divisible by 3. Now next one, third question. Which two categories have the same number of vehicles? See here, divisible by 2 and divisible by 5. See here, divisible by 2 and divisible by 5 categories have the same number of boxes. Divisible by 2. Divisible by 2 means here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 3 is 15. Divisible by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 3 is 15. Each box represents 3 vehicles. 5 3 is 15 indivisible by 2 as well as 5 3 is 15 indivisible by 5. See here, I have 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See here. They have 5 boxes in each in them. Divisible by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes and divisible by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. Means here, since each box represents 3 vehicles, so both categories consist of here 5 boxes. 5 into 3 you can get 50. So here in your book 12 vehicles each and each given. So this is not correct. So you can correct 15 vehicles. Now next look at the following example to make a box chart. This is very important. Listen carefully beta. I can explain. See here. Look at the following example to make a box chart. Once school planning a picnic for its students. They asked all the students to vote for their favorite picnic spot among the 4 places given below. The picnic spots are 4. They are Ocean Park, Mount Opera, Resort, Water Park. Here, see, listen carefully. Picnic spots. Number of votes. Ocean Park, number of votes 300. Mount Opera, 250. Resort 150. See that? So this is only picnic spot and number of votes. Ocean Park, number of votes 300. Mount Opera, number of votes 250. Resort, number of votes 150. Water Park, number of votes 200. See here, it is important to have a key to represent data as box chart. So there is no key, but here you can find out a key. 300, 250, 150, 200. These numbers are exactly divisible by 50. So here we have to take 1 square box is equals to 50 votes. So what is the key here? See here, key, each square box is equals to 50 votes. So there is no key. You can find out a key. See here, 300, 250, 150, 200. These numbers are exactly divisible by 50. Then you can write what is the key. 1 square box represents 50 words. 50 words. So now, based on the data, let us arrange the boxes so that they represent the number of words for each place. See here. First one, Ocean Park. First one, Ocean Park. See here. Ocean Park. Here key, each box, that is equals to 50 words. See here, first one Ocean Park. Ocean Park, how many number of words? 300. So 300 is divided by 50. 0, 0, get cancelled. 5 1 are 5, 5 6 are 30. So you can draw 6 square boxes in Ocean Park. Now here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now next, Mount Opera. Mount Opera, 250 divided by 50. 0, 0 get cancelled. 5 1 are 5 5 are 25. So you can draw 5 square boxes. One, two, three, four, 5. Now next one, resort. So resort here, 150. 150 by 50. 0, 0 get cancelled. 5 table, 5 1 the 5 3 the 15, 3 by 1 you can get 3. So you can draw 3 square boxes. Next last one, water park. By 50. 0, 0 get cancelled. 5 1 the 5 4 the 4 by 1 you can get 4. So you can draw 4 square boxes. So this is the number of words. Now next, this is very important, bar graph. Actually, what is meant by data? The collection of information in a raw form is called its data. The collection of information is known as data. See here, bar graph. This is very important, Nana. Everybody listen carefully. Bar graph. See here. Sometimes representing data using tally marks or pictographs can be time consuming. In such cases, bar graphs are used. Bar graphs are used. So, let us see an example. So, this is the bar graph. Listen carefully. Now, I am drawing here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See here, in a bar graph, all the bars are uniform width. So these are the bars. All bars are uniform width. ఒకటే width ను కలిగి ఉంటాయి. See, uniform width. These are the bars. See here, bars can be drawn horizontally or vertically. So these bars are you can draw vertically. So horizontal means this like one. So this is horizontal. See here, bars should be drawn with equal spacing between them. So equal spacing between them. Now next, the length of each bar represents the given number. So for example here, what is the length here? 4. 4 means this is the length. The above example has a vertical bars. A bar graph has 2 axes. So this is called as horizontal axis and this is called as vertical axis. It has 2 axes. So then it is indicated x axis and also this is y axis. See here. The horizontal axis denotes the items sold. This is the horizontal axis denotes the items sold. Items means here shirts, trousers, jackets, jeans, t-shirts and belts. The vertical axis denotes the number of items. So number of items means here shirts. How many shirts are there? 4 shirts. This is called as the number of items. The scale is used on one axis and the bars are drawn on another. So the scale is used on one axis and the bars are drawn on another axis. In the bar graph given in the example, the bars are drawn on the horizontal axis. The bars are drawn. Where it has drawn? It has drawn horizontal axis. Means this is x axis. This is y axis. Did you understand? Now next, the bars drawn on the horizontal axis and the scale is used on the vertical axis. Scale is used Vertical axis means the number of items sold. You can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The length, the height of bar graph depends on the data. So this is the height of the bar graph. Height of the sheds. So height here 4. So it is dependent on the given data. So these are the heights of the bars. So these heights are dependent in the given data. Given data. Now next, the width of all the bars in one graph should be equal. This is the width. Width is equal in length. Width is equal in length in the all bars. Width is equal in length in the given bars. So this is the bar graph. Now see once again. So this is called as vertical axis. So it represents the number of items. So here you can write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, this is called as horizontal axis. So horizontal axis denotes like shirts, trousers, jackets, jeans, t-shirts and belts. So this is the bar. So here shirts, how many shirts are sold? 4 shirts. So you can draw exactly at 4. Now next trousers. How many trousers were sold? Here 10 trousers. See here 10. Next jackets 4. See here equal to 4 paragraph. Now next jeans. This is equals to 8. 8 jeans. Number of items 8 jeans. Here shirts. Number of shirts how many? 7. So this bar graph equal to 7. Now next belts. Here belts 6. See, did you observe? In each graph the width should be equal in length. The width should be equal in length. Now next, the bar graph given below show the runs scored by 6 batsmen in an inter-school cricket match. Analyze the bar graph and answer the following question. See here, listen carefully. The number of runs. Number of runs. Here Raju. Vaibhav 100. Next Ram. Next Rohan. He scored 80. Rahul 60. Next Vishal 40. See, these are the players' name. Players' name. This is the runs. So this is the horizontal axis. This is vertical axis. See here, Raju scored 10 runs. Vaibhav scored 100 runs. Next, Ram scored 30 runs. Rohan scored 80 runs. Rahul scored 60 runs and Vishal scored 40 runs. See here, who scored the least number of runs? So Raju scored least number of runs, that is 10. Did you understand better? See here, Raju scored 10 runs. This is the least scores in the match. Raju scored the least number of runs. Next question, who is the highest score? Who is Vaibhav? Vaibhav scored 100 runs. Vaibhav. See here, Vaibhav is the highest score, that is 100 runs. Now next, how many scores did Rahul scores less than Rohan? How many runs did Rahul score? Rahul score what here? 60. Rahul scored 60. Less than Rohan. Rohan, that is 80. So Rohan 80. 80 minus 60, you can get 20. Means Rahul scored 20 runs less than Rohan. Rohan kante, so 20 runs less than who Rahul scored. Now next, fourth one. How many runs did Vaibhav scored more than Vishal? Vaibhav scored 100. Vishal scored, see here, 40. See, 100 minus 40, you can get 60. So Vaibhav scored 60 runs more than Vishal. Vaibhav scored 60 runs more than Vishal. See, 100 minus 40, you can get 60. Now next, how many runs did Raj and Ram scored? Raj 10 plus Ram 30. 10 plus 30, you can get 40. See here, Raj and Ram together scored 40 runs. And next, what is the question? Is anybody's score the same as the combined score of any other two players? See here, this is equals to Vishal's score. So Raja and Ramu scores 40. This 40 is equals to Vishal's score. So Vishal scored how many runs? 40 runs. So here, this is bar graph information. See here, listen carefully beta. This is the bar graph. So Raju scored 10, Vaibhav 100 scored, and Ram 30. Next to Rohan 80. Next to Rahul, so this is 60. Next to Vishal, this is 40. So this is bar graph. This is called as horizontal axis. So you can say x axis and this is y axis. Horizontal axis, this is vertical axis. You can write player's name on horizontal axis and this is number of runs right on vertical axis. This is bar graph information. Okay, better. Your class is completed. Thank you everybody.